Hey guys, welcome back to a Sitdown with Brock. It's been a weary day. I don't know. Oh fuck. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Like, a few things. I'm out of frame, and it's not even working. It's not even convincing enough. You can see me breathing. Holy hell. Oh, hey. What's up, yo? Welcome back to a Sit Down with Brock. We're in a little bit of a new location, obviously. But, hey, we're actually going to do something different this episode. And you'll see why. So, you see, as we're working on the finale, we got together a documentary crew. And we are going to do something really fitting about the penultimate episode for Sit Down with Brock. And just talk about the making and all that about Sit Down with Brock. With the story history of it, I think it's probably best that we go through this history and go forth on what made Sit Down with Brock Sit Down with Brock. You know, the man behind the coat, the man behind the desk, and the crew that makes the show happen today. And everybody's so enthusiastic with this documentary showing the love and the history of a Sit Down with Brock. Get to see your favorite crew members talking about their experience, all the way from the pilot episode to the filler episode, to the recent episode, the untitled episode. Okay, we have a bunch of episodes in the title. Untitled, filler, Halloween episode, Frisbee episode. Don't judge us. Now, corny jokes aside and corny intro that the documentarians make us do, let's sit back and enjoy the popcorn fest that is the man behind the desk. Yours truly. And let's talk about the Sit Down with Brock.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Lee Pye?
This is he.
Hi, I'm doing a documentary on a Sit Down with Brock.
Oh, yeah, like right now?
Yeah, if that's okay with you.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
State your name and position.
Full name?
Yeah, why not?
My name is Phil, and I essentially just do whatever here. I do whatever's needed of me, really.
I'm Alex. I guess I work on a Sit Down with Brock. It's kind of a loose definition, though.
Well, that's a stupid fucking question right there. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I had a little bit of a nice guy there at the moment, but as soon as you opened your mouth, what the hell is wrong with you?
My name is Alexandra Giles. I am the assistant producer, or formerly the assistant producer on Sit Down with Brock.
Hello, my name is Anthony Derby. I typically do camera work on the show, aside from writing 1 or 2 bits occasionally.
Well, my name is Lee Pye, and I was a guest, I believe, once on Sit Down with Brock, and me and Brock did 2 counterpoint segments together.
Hello, my name is Ethan Goodness, and I'm the assistant producer on a Sit Down with Brock, but not Season 5 or anything before Season 3. And I had a good time working on this show.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name's Brock Papke. I'm the creator, I'm the executive host, and I'm the executive producer as well of a Sit Down with Brock.
My name is Jonathan, and I am a crew member for the Sit Down.
How did you get on Sit Down?
I randomly came across Brock on a college campus looking for people to work on his show, and when I asked him what's about, he told me the concept, and immediately I was interested.
Well, it started with season 2. We were recording the first episode, and Brock had the genius idea to not bring his keys with him. And so we all couldn't get in the station for an hour in the sun until, someone else had to go and get the keys. So, yeah, first impressions matter.
Well, it was a long, stormy night. I was in my dorm. Brock banged on my door, dripping wet with sweat, rain, I don't know, and said, "Please, I need help. I need help with equipment, please. I'm trying to get a show started. Help me." And I didn't want him, making a mess, and, well, he's my friend, so I wanted to help him out.
Fall 2023, and he's like, "Hey, I have a show, the TV station, you should work on." And I'm like, "You know what? I just think I might."
I was coerced at gunpoint. I mean, not literally, but it's what it feels like sometimes.
I don't really know where counterpoint started, but I just know that me and Brock were arguing about it, and that's where it all started. We just wanted to argue, not only in person, but just on the radio and on TV as well.
I was abducted in a van on a cool, dark night, and I was taken to WNYF Studios, which used to be a bar on campus. I don't know if you can say that, but I was abducted here, and I was kind of just put to work, and up until Season 5, that's where I've been.
That's a perfect lead into the next one. How would you describe your experience on Sit Down with Brock?
Have you watched the show? Have you seen what was produced? I would have more fun watching a turd spin down the toilet bowl than ever watch another episode of the show again. So, yeah, not great.
What's it like working on a show?
Yeah.
It's fun.
How would an inmate on death row describe their experience on death row? Not great.
Chaotic, psychotic, bizarre, yet adventurous.
You want to go into any details, or you prefer not to?
I'd say it was pretty good, all things considered. First time in front of the camera. Prior to that, I was stuck usually operating the cameras, or that in the control booth too.
Sucks. I hate every second of my time here. I could be doing so many other better things, but here I am because money makes the world go round, and that's what I need to live.
My life's a comedy, man. I don't know what to tell you. I display every single inch of my own well-being onto the show. I literally every single random thing that you guys laugh at, it's because of my life. I don't know what to tell you guys. What's my experience like? Shit, bro. Literally the very first episode, I got divorced. You fuckers kicked me out twice. Twice, guys. I'm being serious, and you're calling me the fucking crazy one. Simply put, there's a entire project I had in mind. She also had in mind, and we just made it happen. And well, 2 years down the line, and here we are.
Where is Truly now?
You were a part of Sitdown Truly, right?
I was, and that's the best moment of my career on this show. It was a sit down with Truly. That was great. I got paid good. I got treated well. Yeah. And then Brock came back and took that away from me, and it's been hell ever since.
I don't know. It's I don't know. I heard you guys interview Phil, and he probably knows the entire location of Truly, but
I think she went to like Tijuana or something. I don't know. I haven't reached out because I don't want Brock to be able to track her down.
And he just tells me to go fuck myself.
Because he essentially kidnapped her and held her captive. I don't even think he fed her the entire time. She was just starving.
If you don't see an issue with that, if you're reading that on the lore, on the lore page or whatever it's called, and you see no issue with that, I think you have some self-reflection you need to do. Again, we are still very powerless as crew members. You know, you think, oh, you can just fix it behind the scenes. It's not how the world works. You know, there's so much that you don't know that we're all dealing with. So, I really couldn't do anything. And when, you know, that little boy got murdered, that I'm definitely not related to, you know, consider it a long time coming.
Was that the first indication of violence from Brock?
As far back as I can remember, yes.
Interesting.
He was always a little out there, but I never thought he would do something like that. But now he's done it at least too many times to count.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just absolutely absurd. Like, what do you gain out of holding someone hostage? Well, I do know the answer to that, but, you know, it's to think that that should be an option. Instead of maybe, well, I don't know, talking it out like a person, or just maybe not being a shitty person.
Friendships, there's no friendships in this business, let's be honest with you. I tried to even talk to Phil outside of the show. We've been through a lot. We've been through a lot.
He made me sit outside. He locked himself out, and I don't know if he locked himself out or if he wasn't allowed in, but I don't know. Either way, he made me sit outside in the freezing weather, and I honestly really hated that.
I'd say adventurous because like every day is something new. Like every day we're doing something like either exploring different places, like interacting with all these different people we've never seen before, or like doing all this stuff I never thought I'd actually like outside of the studio.
What is your job like working on Sitdown, Brock?
I would say chaotic, but that really wouldn't even do it justice.
I mean, you get to hang out with cool people, get to do cool stuff, make funny bits, get to do camera work, maybe like behind the scenes stuff if you're into that, like TD and stuff. It's fun.
It's incredibly disorganized. It's there's no space for creativity. It is basically a fascist regime, if you really wanted to take it there, where creativity is not allowed. Really no fun, to be honest, or your opinions get put to the bin. And so I would say overall, though, it's great. It's wonderful.
It really came down to being the right person at the right time. Whenever Brock needed help, whether that be early in the day, late on the weekends, I would do my best to be there.
Well, I do multiple jobs, whether it be technical directing, controlling the audio, setting up lights, setting up the cameras. I basically do everything here just like everybody else, although some people tend to do one or two more positions than me, but again, I technically run everything because it's a very small crew.
And I knew it would suck ever since episode 2, when Brock murdered man on air. That was the moment I knew this show will be the worst thing to ever exist.
So what's your relationship with the crew and potentially Brock?
My relationship with the crew is akin to prisoners being held in the same cell together. We hate where we are. We hate what we're doing. We always want to be somewhere else. But we get along because we're in the same situation. We can relate to each other through that.
Tolerable to come into work every day, or however, I don't know at this point, to be honest.
Pretty neutral. Everybody's pretty chill, or at least that's how I feel. Like, I've never heard them say anything negative about Brock unless he like actually interacts with us. Like, whenever he's in the control room with us, it seems like the crew members always have something negative to say, and then when he walks out of the room, it's like they become completely different people saying how much they hate him.
I would say that the relationships I've formed on this show are some of the most valuable that I will probably ever form in my life.
But it just sucks that we all have to work for kind of an asshole.
I would say me and Brock are friends. I would say business partners more. You know, it's very hard to be friends with a person you're constantly arguing with, you know.
For a person who constantly shit on me and probably psychoanalyzes me for like every other 2 seconds, I think we have a good working relationship. Outside of that, I don't think we'll have a drink or two.
I never really had any issues with him. Like, I've always been loyal to him. Like, whenever he wants me to do a certain task, I'm always there to help out.
My relationship with Brock is abuser, abusee kind of thing.
See, the thing about Brock is he's like rust, and once you get rust on something, it's kind of hard to get rid of. You can do it. You can get rid of it. I've just never put any effort into getting rid of him, so it is very much on me. It is very much a self-inflicted wound. But I've grown to like it. I've grown to like the self-inflicted wound.
Well, for starters, when I finally came back to the show after my hiatus, I got a plethora of bagels, right? I love bagels. That's like my thing. I love bagels. And I set some aside for myself in the fridge here at the station. When I finally, after a long day of hard work here, when I finally came back, I wanted a bagel. Guess what wasn't in the fridge? A bagel. He stole my bagels, and he ate them, and that pissed me off. And then he asked me to help him kill someone, but that's besides the point.
Apparently you were gone for a little while.
Can you explain your leave of absence?
Yeah, I was on sabbatical for a year, just focusing on myself. Even though sabbatical, you tend to get paid for your leave, um, I heard that was a whole issue that I wasn't present for, where people weren't getting paid. So, where the fuck is my check, Brock?
You were the winner of the psychic auditions.
Unfortunately.
How was that right there?
It would have been good if I got a pay raise, but I didn't. Actually, I think I lost money when I did that. I got paid more when I was just a janitor. So yeah, that sucked.
Everything down to where the magic happens. In this control room, where every single new member starts off with either behind the camera or right behind the boards, where you can see all the beautiful moments right here. That right there, my friends, is the magic behind Sitdown with Brock. Let's try to focus on the positives, all right?
Okay.
What's your favorite part of the show?
My favorite part of the show? When I get to go home.
I think my favorite part is doing the cameras because, like, something funny happens and then you're just like, man, that would be a really good shot. You just kind of zoom in on it. It's like, man, it's a good thing that camera zoomed in on that shot.
Honestly, my favorite part of Sit Down and Counterpoints is how we talk about Adam Sandler a little more than we should.
That favorite part of Sitdown with Brock?
None of it.
You like working on it?
Nope.
Being a part of it?
Nope.
What the Sit Down with Brock, the special sauce that I enjoyed about Sit Down with Brock was the freeform nature of it. Every time I came into the studio to help out in front of the camera, behind the camera, I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know a pie was going to be thrown. I didn't know someone would be murdered on camera. In my professional life, I still don't see that. It is an anomaly on itself, and that's special.
I like the idea of filming in a basement. It's like this dark, secluded cavern that no one on Fredonia's campus knows about, but we do. And we use it to the best of our abilities when things work.
Every single time someone attacks me on a sit down, and every single time we go to court.
The nature of the machine that is a Sit Down with Brock, nothing works. So a lot of the time it's just us filling the time by having a good time.
Not only do I feel like I'm actually working in a professional studio, but also I feel like I'm working with the Mafia as well. Like, working with the Mafia is also a dream of mine. Like, not only do I want to be a movie or TV producer, but also a mob boss as well. So Brock knows what he's doing, and I'm learning a lot from him.
Yo, you want this shit?
Yeah.
Alright. Give me my money.
What?
The money.
We've had money into this?
Just get... Yes, there was f***ing money involved.
Oh, the
I'm gonna call the cops, bro.
You're a f***ing drug dealer, asshole. Get out of here, Pete.
Bro, f*** you. Suck my dick.
You're a fuck. We actually caught Brock getting some drugs.
Really?
Off the loan dock, yes. Hey. Come over here. Over here, now. So did you film me outside that loan dock? I saw you. I really did. keep my eye on you. Go.
What kind of drugs?
We don't know. We just knew he was getting some drugs off that loading dock.
Was it cocaine?
It's undisclosed. We can't disclose.
You can tell me. We can turn the cameras off for this part.
Oh well, we can't. We can't.
It was cocaine, right? You can tell me. I'm not gonna go like do some. I just want to know so I can stay away from it.
Listen, man, we got some FBI reports on doing something. We can't talk about it.
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. So, is there any more questions, or can I go do some coke? I mean, cut that, reverse it. Is there more questions?
Sir, what the fuck did we just tell you? What the fuck did we just tell you?
I couldn't help myself, man.
Just come on, man. What? No. You're not getting the coke. You're not getting the coke anymore. That's your problem, not ours.
Man, shit blows.
Blow? No way.
I mostly got over it until the Christmas special this most recent season. And Brock convinced me to do some more coke again right before going on air. And so for that whole interview I was high. Now I'm struggling with getting off cocaine again, but it's a work in progress.
What do I think the impact a sit down with Brock has on people, and myself included? I think the nature of a sit down with Brock is a very marginalized type of comedy that was mainstream before Brock got his hands on it. I don't know if it's more mainstream now or less, but I like to think it's more, at least in Fredonia.
Set the stone for the TVMA ranking that we have here. I don't think we would have it without a sit down or Nyctophobia.
I think the biggest impact is that Brock fostered a very safe, creative community. There were people who may not have had places to go where they could go and create things, and Brock offered that to them, and I think that's a very invaluable thing.
I do have to give it to Brock for the promotion side of his show. I've seen his ad in the newspaper, the campus newspaper, a lot. I've seen his posters everywhere on campus, honestly. And everybody just kind of knows that there is a show at the TV station about some guy named Brock. And I think just as promotion-wise and working on making sure that everybody knows about it, I think he did a pretty good job with that.
I need a fucking cigarette, that's what I need. 5 seasons of this shit. It's finally over. Maybe I'll move to Tijuana.
Thanks for coming on, Mr. Pie.
Yeah, and thanks for the interview. Oh, and if you do end up seeing Brock, tell him that I am not giving him his lawn chair back. Bye.
Okay.
So anything else you got for us?
Yeah, I do have one question. I've been working for you guys for like the last 5 seasons. That's like the equivalent of like 2 years, and I just want to know, who the fuck are you guys? Like seriously, who are you guys? I never had the chance to know you. I just see you standing there behind the camera all the time. So tell me, who the fuck are you guys?
When this turns off, I don't exist. I'm just a character. I'm not even real. So all this we're doing is kind of pointless. I do know that. As soon as I can leave anytime I want, and I just stop existing. When Brock needs me, I just appear. That's the way I am pulled against my will. Do I really exist? Am I just a figment of his imagination?
I do not want to do this. I don't think I can do this by Thursday. Yeah. We're fucked. We're fucked.
I guess just to finish off this little studio tour, because you guys already overstayed your fucking welcome. This is the green room. Nothing really happens in here except for, like, waiting and all such. There's a reason why we don't film here. So, yeah, there's more stuff. I'm not gonna get into that. But hey, again, you got thanks for all that interview stuff. Did I like half the questions you guys give? No, but it's fine. I thought it was going to be a fucking great documentary for the penultimate episode, but hey, you guys had to dig up some old fucking secrets in here, and apparently I walked into that, and honestly, so fuck me, I guess. So you guys have a great time. Okay, why the fuck are you following me, man? You want to give it like a kiss or something? Out you beat. Still, hey, I already deal with this shit already. I don't need to deal with it again. So just let me finish this final episode in here while you guys just simply put fuck off. What the fuck are you doing?
You can't be in here. This is confidential and this is private. You should not be in here. Get out.
You're trespassing into private property, man. What the fuck are you doing here?
I have a warrant, sir, and I'm not afraid to use it. I will use force if needed.
Where's your badge? Huh? Where's your warrant?
It's in my other pocket.
What in the Charlie horse fuck are you doing?
Confidential, sir.
Oh, is this the mockumentary you fuckers are doing? Oh yeah, I can see the entire thing. Oh, I see how it is.
You can't be touching this, sir. This is confidential. Please stop.
Don't touch me. Okay.
Sorry, sir.
You have a family, sir. It's gonna be fine. Got any last words? Fuck face.
My Little Pony wasn't that bad. And neither was Sharknado.
Well, time for the finale.